spiraling is effective for learning, but how do we do it effectively? That we keep coming back to questions, and how do I determine what question to ask at what time? So I've created a spreadsheet where you just keep a list. So you teach something and then go back to that spreadsheet, so bookmark it, and add 1 or 2 questions that you'd like to ask a week, 2 weeks, a month later. So after every lesson, just keep building this list of review questions. And then this add-on is going to automatically choose 5 questions every 30 minutes to bring back up. So whenever students go look at the Google Slides, they're going to be able to get 5 new questions to practice. So let's see how this works. I'm going to go to alicekeeler.com/spiral review. And it's going to prompt me to make a copy. Now it always takes like about a minute for any of the things, the add-ons that I've coded to show up. So just kind of hang tight for a second. We're waiting for this little spiral review menu to show up next to the help menu. And it's there. It just takes a little bit for it to show up. So once it shows up, you need to set up, and it'll prompt you to authorize the add-on and allow. And so you'll see that it has created for you a Google Slides automatically. So like when you just did the setup, it just made you a Google Slides, which is really cool. And so right now there's obviously nothing in it. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this link so it opens up and I can see that I have these blank Google Slides. And so then I'm gonna start like teaching, and I'm gonna say, okay, well, I just taught today how to do exponents. So I'm gonna do a review question. What is x times x to the 3rd power? Here is another question. Here is another question. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just want to have a bunch of questions, 210 apparently. Okay, so I'm going to go up here to spiral questions. I'm going to go ahead and click sort. And what that's going to do is randomize those questions that I just created, and hopefully your questions are better than my silly questions, but sorting them will put them into a random order. And if you go to new spiral, you'll notice it sorted it for you, so you don't have to do that. But when I do that, you'll see it took the first 5, it sorted it and took the first 5 and added it to the slides. So here they are. You can see these are 5 different questions. Here's question 6 and then question 8. I'm just going to go ahead and do that again. I'm going to say I want a new spiral, so I could run this manually. And now question 5, 7, 6, 4, 2, 10. Do you see that the 5 slides there, that those change every time? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this so it doesn't say Alice Keeler in the title, and I'm going to share these slides with students. And here's the best part. I only have to do this once. It's going to be the exact same slides. They are going to just update. You can do that manually where you chose new spiral questions, like you do a new spiral, or it's going to automate it for you. It's going to automate it for you. So I'm going to come in here for spiral questions, and so I can't show you that every hour it's going to update these slides, but if we waited an hour, the slides would just automatically update. Now what the students could do, because you're going to share these slides with them, they can use File and make a copy, which will freeze those 5 questions. So they can open this at any time to get 5 review questions, make a copy of the entire presentation, and then they can turn that into through Google Classroom or whatever platform you use. They can answer right on the slides and just use that for review.